Okay, so a bunch of you guys have been asking for a quick stretch that you could do for after really anything, but I based this one for after step aerobics to really get your legs, your calves, your ankles, and your hips. Okay, so what we're gonna do first, you have two options here. Option one is to stand behind your bench with your feet out wide and to come forward, hands to the bench, and just hang down. Now, you want a little bit more and you're pretty flexible, you can go ahead down and hang and see how far down you can get your hands. So you're just gonna hang here, okay? Breathe, make sure that you slight bend in your knees. Breathe. Now, we might have tight hamstrings, but a lot of times, because we step, we actually have really tight hip flexors and quads. So I'm going to make sure we get into that. So right now, wherever you are, this might be hard. And this might also be like, I don't want to sit in this position, but I want you to take 2 more deep breaths in through your nose and out. 1 more, just let yourself go in it. I know, steppers. I know you don't want to stay still. It's okay. Now listen, bend in your knees, roll yourself up. You can do this on or off the bench. Put your left foot on the floor or the bench. Grab and stretch. So a lot of times you see this kind of deal over here, okay? If you need to hold on to something, always feel free to do that. What you could do is, if you're doing it on the floor, is pick up the top of your step and just use that, okay? So hold. Now, when you're doing the stretch, make sure you're not leaning forward. The higher up your back is, the straighter you are, the more you're going to get out of this. Hold it. I know we do this for like 3 seconds usually, right? And then you're like, okay, I'm good. Stretch. Breathe. It's going to be okay. Believe me. Hold it. Hold it. And switch. Okay. Right there. Okay, again, knee points down. Squeeze your glutes a little bit so that you're getting a nice stretch, not only in your quads, but also in your hip flexors. Hold right there. Hold it. Good. I know, it's not the most fun thing ever, but your muscles will be happy, and you will be too. Okay, 1 more. And release. Take your right heel. I want you to just hang it off the back of your step. Now press your hips forward. Good, and hold. I know. Can I tell you a story? The story of the girl who didn't stretch, and that's why she has Achilles tendonitis, or why she might have plantar fasciitis, okay? Got to make sure that you are taking the time to stretch. Now in this position, see if you can just lightly wiggle your toes a little bit. Wiggle them out. Wiggle, wiggle. Not too crazy. And good. So, stepping, we absolutely use a lot of your calf here, okay? I remember a couple years ago, I was like, I'm gonna run all the stairs. I was living in an apartment complex that had 14 buildings, and each building had 3 levels, and there was two sets of stairs up and down, and I was like, I'm gonna run all of these stairs. And I did it. And the next day, I thought my calves were gonna explode. Wiggle your toes. So stepping is definitely something that will work on those calves. Okay. All right, you ready? You're going to take your heel and put it on the front of your bench, okay? And then come forward. So I want you to kind of pull into it, pull into that right heel. Hold, hold. So you're kind of pulling the right hip back a little bit. Hold it. I know it's different. Hold, breathe. Now here, we're going to take that same foot and point your toe down and get more of a shin stretch. Okay, so your toe is pointed down, and you're pulling your knee forward a little bit. Hold. Hold it. Balance. I know. If you need to hold on to something, please do. Breathe. And nice. Left foot. Put it in front of your bench. Push. Okay, and then press your hips back. You know, press that back of that foot into the bench. You're going to feel that all the way up the back of your leg. Hold it. Hold it. Breathe. I know. All right, come up. Take that left foot, same foot. All right, push your hip forward a little bit. There's a slight bend in your knee on both feet or both knees. Hold. Breathe. It's not that bad. You can do this. I gotta walk you through it. Believe me, I don't love stretching. I prefer like the mobility and stuff where you're moving through it. Come off the left side of your bench. Okay, bring your right heel up. And then sink in. Okay, push your hips back. You don't want this knee coming forward. So, right back there. Sink your hips back. You're gonna feel a little more inner thigh there. Hold. Good. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now listen, come up. Now you can either just press your hips forward, make sure this knee is above your ankle, or if you need more, come down and press that knee down, stretching your hip flexor of that back leg. So hold, hold. Wait, I don't know what's going on with my music, I apologize. Hold it. Breathe, so you feel that, I hope. Keep pressing down. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, let's come up. We're going to go off the other side. Okay, you have that stretch of the adductors. That's the inner thighs there. Hold it. Your toe is up. Your knee is not locked. You got this, guys. Hold. Beautiful, beautiful. Stay out here. Gotta be grateful for that little stuff, right? Okay, now, again, you can just hold and bring that hip forward, or if you want to come down, hands to the bench, drop the back knee. Now, it doesn't have to be on the floor. I want you to be pressing it forward, so you can get in that hip flexor stretch right here. Now, why do I say hip flexor? Because we're constantly doing knee lifts, knee lifts. And when you lift your knee, you're flexing your hip. Okay, hold. Think about that when you're cycling. When you're sitting, your hips are in a flexed position. All right, so a lot of times you get real tight there. Hold. And nice. Okay, come on up carefully. All right, what do we got? What do we got? All right, come up on top. Right leg is crossed over. Reach your right arm up. Make sure you're up nice and tall and push your hips to the right as your arms go to the left. And hold. Don't fall over. Breathe. Now I want you to take a breather in. Lift up a little. And then let it go. Yes. Good. Come up. Other leg. Bring it over. Up. Press. Yes. Whew. Hold it. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of oblique and a little hip flexor. So if you're like this, you're not going to feel that hip flexor. Really over to the side. Hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself down to a seat on your bench. Almost done, almost done. Cross your left leg over. Now this might be what you have. All right? Keep your back up nice and tall. Ooh, bring that leg in. Now, if you can, hands on the bench, chest up tall. If you can, bring your leg a little closer in, but don't round. Actually, if you round, see how you lose the stretch of that hip. Chest toward your leg. And lift your toes if you can, if you need more. Breathe. Just let go. I know right now. I don't want you to comment if you're going like this. Okay. If you aren't relaxing your face, you are not relaxing your muscles. All right, so try to relax your face. Laugh for me, smile for me. 4, 3, 2, and nice. Release down. We're gonna do the other leg. Cross it over. Okay. You need to stay here. This is good. You go more. Up. Yes. Lift. Hold. Good. Nice. So let me know too. Let me know. Are these stretches? Are they helping you? Are you going to take the time to do this? Maybe give me once a week if you're a stepper. Maybe? Maybe? Hold. Yes. Okay. Now what I want you to do is take your left leg over again and just get in a comfortable position and roll that left ankle around. Get in a comfortable position here. Roll it around. Okay. Lots and lots of pressure on those ankles when we're jumping around. Yeah, bring it the other direction. I know this seems like really, okay? If you're not gonna do this with me, At least do some ankle rolls, some point and flexes in the evening, okay, or in the morning when you wake up. Just do a few. It takes you 3 minutes, okay? And nice. Okay, switch. That feels good, right? Okay, so you get a little hip stretch there too. If this isn't good for you, you can always do it here, or you can just hold and roll, okay? So you're in it. You're stretching, circling, movement through the ankle joint. Breathe. And other direction. Keep going. Stay with it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, I did tell some people that a little bit of self-massage on those calves are really good, especially for after step. So, what you do, you just kind of rub it in, okay, give them a little rub, just slow them down, get some blood flow to them if they tend to be tight, okay, so you can do that on your own, give yourself like 3 to 5 minutes, feels good. Last move here for our stretch, bottoms of your feet together, come forward, as best you can, hold. 3, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Come up. You guys, awesome job. Please take your time to stretch, even if it's for 5 minutes every day. Get that body kind of moving. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy your day, guys. Thank you.